So I'm going to give you a video tour of the web app we have created with this project. Now this web app uses all the classifiers we have trained and all the models we have generated in our main Jupyter notebook. And these models were persisted in the project root folder here in the pickles directory. So now the application which resides here will use all these and the configuration and all the data set we have processed to analyze the results of the reviews we have downloaded. So I'm gonna start this web app. Um, Here in the root folder, I can write as a command python app.py and enter, and it takes a little bit of time to start because it has to read all the models and all the configuration. So while it's doing that, let's look at the directory structure here. In the template folder, we have all the web page templates. All the source code for the web app resides here in Python files. We have the configuration here, such as stop words and our topic descriptions, etc. The process data is here, but this app is not going to use the processed data um, because we will be doing processing there and then. So now we have started the web app. It says we have to go to the local host port 5000. Um, Go local host 5000, and here comes the UI. Yummy Opinion Advisor is the name of the application. We have two buttons here. The first one is to analyze review that we have downloaded from the Yelp review restaurant dataset. Uh, the other button is used to analyze any review that you want to write ad hoc. And this we're gonna go over later, but here let's try this one. Analyzing a restaurant review. We have option to select a state, a city, any city, um, a restaurant, and then um, we can have a review ID selected to analyze this review. Now here you can only find 10 reviews at most per restaurant because the data set was used. There was around 3.5 million reviews, and the file size was too big for the Git repository, so we had to just select a sample here. But this can be done if you have the entire file downloaded, then you can attach this file to the app and do it for all the reviews. But here I'm gonna randomly select one and hit the analyze button. Now it's gonna call all the classifiers and all the natural language processing models and pass the data through to analyze everything. So the results will come in shortly. And sometimes when the files are missing, it goes to the S3 data repository for our project to retrieve this stuff. Now here we came up with the analysis result for this review. So this is the name of the restaurant. This was the entire review text. The review score um, from the original file was 2, and the calculated score according to our classifiers is also 2. There are a list of several aspects. Um, we have food. Under food, we have identified that this text, the entire text goes under food. Um, this sentence is classified as relating to aspect location. The location is fantastic, but this is probably one of the best things about it. Um, this sentence or sentences are associated with aspect value. Then we have the aspect scores here. Um, two score, 2 stars for food, two for location, and two for value, and the aggregated score is also calculated as two, which is kind of negative because we have a total of five. So anything below three is colored red with different intensities. We're going to see another review where we can see that. So this is a negative sentiment on all these three aspects. The main topic discussed in this um, review is about the location and area, and within this there is actually no positive thing because the overall sentiment is negative. The negative emphasis was on miscellaneous food. Let's take another one. Let's take this time one from Illinois because probably the audience for this video perhaps new restaurants in the Illinois area. We took the B1 in this review. Let's analyze what comes up here as a result of the analysis. And meanwhile, if you can go back to the command prompt, you'll see a lot of things are working behind the hood. So URLs removed, lowercase, stop words removed, and all those things. Um, Here we have a 3-star review. Our calculated rating was 4 star. This was a short review. These couple of sentences are classified as relating to aspect food. Then we have something relating to staff. I guess Manu is a person. Manu is maybe it was menu that was supposed to be written. But the guy, but the app took it as a proper noun, so classified as something about the staff. But the guy who I believe is the owner didn't want to spend time explaining. So this is about the employees or the owners, about the management, and the sentiment is too. Clearly, you can see that it's not positive. And this is overall positive, so there's no negative topic here coming up. But the positive aspect was good food, and the main topic is decent dining experience. Let's try to come up um, with a neutral or yeah, neutral review where we can see the positive and the negative topics both. I'm gonna randomly select another review. Hopefully this is a bigger one. It's because the models are trained on a lot of data. They take time. Um, well, this is not really an ideal review, one sentence, but let's take another one. So behind the hood, it's doing a lot of things, and if a file is deleted, for example, a configuration file is deleted from here. Let me drop the stop words. It's already finished, but it'll download the file from the S3 repository there, and then now this is a review of good size, good length, 3 stars rating. Our calculated score is also stars. Um, we have things about food, atmosphere, service, and value. Um, the related scores are 2, 5, 1, and 3 respectively. The main topic is soups, noodles, also positive and negative. So the theme is not changing for all three types of topics. But yeah. Anyways, this is where you can analyze any review that it is in the dataset for the Yelp reviews. The second button here lets you analyze a review of your own. You can write anything. Let me write something I do not know. Um, I visited this this new place in town area. The food was awesome. Lots of variety. Um, Let me say something about the waiter. Our waiter was a nice lady. Um, yeah, let's try analyzing this thing. It's not a lot of text, but let's see. So the results, the analysis results will take the same template. Will look more or less the same, but there will be things like restaurant name won't be appearing. So the restaurant name is not applicable, and the review score that is from the dataset itself is not given because we wrote our own. So here the food was awesome is with the aspect food. Our waiter was a nice lady is about staff. I visit this location, this restaurant in downtown area is location. Value is lots of variety. This is a positive review, so there is no negative topic. Location was the positive thing among others, and in general, it was about atmosphere and food. Um, so this ends our video tour of the web app. Um, Maybe I say a few words about. So you see the file came up. We deleted it, but then someone it realized that the file is missing, so it went to the S3 repository for the project and downloaded it. Um, Again, if you look at the directory structure here, we have our notebooks here, we have the source code, we have all the process data here, we have the persisted classifiers and other NLP models here. The logs are generated here. This data set is when you have to download the entire data set, then you can put it here, and then it's gonna be uploaded to a MongoDB instance. That's about it. Thanks for your time.